So this time in the car with me is the mayor of Sønderborg, Erik Lauritzen. Sønderborg in Denmark is one of the leading municipalities in terms of combating climate change. But why don't I let you tell us about that?
Yeah, I think we are. We have been working on this Project Zero, as we call it, for 11 years now. 11 years ago, we put up a target. We have the vision to be CO2 neutral in the year 2029, just to be 1 year before the others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, competition is a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
What sort of practical measures, have you been instituting to get there?
We have invested a lot of money in the municipality's buildings.
These were the buildings owned by the city?
Yeah,
okay.
Schools, kindergartens, all our buildings. Mm-hmm. We invested a lot of money to show the way, but also to make work for the skilled workers. Mm-hmm. We collaborate with the technical schools. They made some education for all the workers. Mm-hmm.
So at the beginning of the process, you talked to the technical education people.
Yeah.
And together you figured out a plan.
Yeah.
What sort of professions you needed, how many of them?
Exactly. Yeah, not so precisely, but you have to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. After that, we looked at the stores. Mm-hmm. And we made certification, if a store reduces their energy consumption, they got what do we call it, certificate.
Yeah. So you designed the audit process?
Yeah.
How did that work?
I think 100 of our stores in the city get this label to put on
the front door. Yeah.
We are a Project Zero store.
Have they measured an increase in business?
They can see they get a better climate in their stores, mm-hmm. and they also make money because
they're saving on energy bills.
They're saving energy
mm-hmm.
bills,
mm-hmm.
and of course. It takes some years, but they do it, and that's very good.
What sort of interest and what sort of cooperation have you had from other cities in other countries?
Especially in China, we had got some contacts, of course, because some of our big companies are in China, especially Danfoss, mm-hmm. and we have some contacts to some of the cities out there. They are excited about our way of working with the young people, education in the schools, in the kindergarten. We have a program for education from kindergarten to PhD. So all our children, our young people, is teach to think mm-hmm. in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. What have been some of the toughest challenges that you've had to face as a city and as a community?
The financial
mm-hmm.
crisis came over Denmark and Europe, and we succeeded in telling people this is also an opportunity to get a new start, also new jobs, new companies coming to our area if we do this right. Important for this project has been that the city council has never discussed this. We have for 11 years now fully agreed, and I think that's very important.
You have decision-making processes that are relatively fast.
Yeah.
It is actually a lot easier to get all the building blocks in place.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think we are a very small municipality, but I think it's one of our strengths that we are so close to our citizens. We are so close to all mm-hmm. our companies. We have created this Project Zero. It's a vision for the whole area, and everyone, not everyone, but most of the people are proud. They are proud when when I can tell now we have reduced the CO2 emission with 38%, they get proud and they want to do even more. People must feel this is our life. This is not just someone coming from Copenhagen or from Brussels or somewhere else telling us what to do. We decide. We want to do this, and that's the strength, I think.
What is your climate message to the world?
If we don't manage to solve the climate problems, there'll be a lot of other problems. And the young people are telling us right now, come on, have some ambitions, do it. Young people mustn't go and be worried, but that's the situation right now, and I understand them, but it shouldn't be so. We have to act.
We created the problem.
Yeah, we did.
We have to fix it.
Yeah, and we can fix it.
Yeah.
If we want, we can do it.
Erik Lauritzen, it's been a real pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
And I do hope that your work with the cities of the world continues and that you succeed. Thank you.
Thank you. And for me, it was also a pleasure.